Assalamualaikum everyone. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Welcome back to another mini message. I feel like this week I really wanted to talk about it and just maybe send out a reminder for anyone who needs it to not worry about your risk or where your life is heading and whatnot. I feel like a lot of times people are really worried about money matters, career matters, life decisions and things like that. But I feel like it's really important to remember that no matter what you do, even if you go to the edge of the world, the edge of the earth, you're not going to get anything. You're not going to get any money. You're not going to get some business. You're not going to get any type of success unless Allah has willed for you to receive it there. And I feel like a lot of times we get too caught up in the I did my part and I did my best attempt, so I should just automatically receive what I get. And we tend to forget that at the end of it all, there is a divine plan and there is a reason why things don't necessarily happen and why things do happen. And it's really important to remember when it especially comes to risk and money and your life and things like that, because money is one of those things, in my opinion, that it drives the world, right? It drives the world. And people tend to get really overwhelmed or worried about how they're going to find their sustenance. But I think it's important to remember that analogy of that bird that goes out every day and no matter what, still somehow finds food. And I always find that very powerful because animals don't hoard. They just go out and Allah provides. And I think that's important to think about, especially when you get too caught up in the cycle of wanting more or chasing more. I know that people get very viciously caught in that cycle. And growing up, my mom always said this thing. She always says that the money that's in your savings account or the money that you have is really just a comforting thought, because when you sleep tonight and if you wake up and you're dead, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? So it's often we get caught up in hoarding and wanting more and more and more that we forget that it might not even be ours. It might be ours right now, but it might not actually be ours or of our usage. Now, I'm not saying to not have savings or to not, build an investment. I'm just saying generally people get too caught up in, just worrying about risk and hoarding and going on the extreme end. And it's important to remember that things will come at their own time for you. Don't stress yourself out about it too much. Allah has it written for you. Anyway, take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum.